If any of you can guess what this is, yeah, it's a nail, right? And then if you look down at the bottom, you can see that it's been bent at a 90-degree angle and flattened. Now I know what this is for. Can anybody guess what it's for? Leave a comment down below if you think you've got an idea. Watch all the way to the end to find out what this is.
Hey.
So did you have fun collecting those cans?
Oh yeah.
This site that we're on, there was a lot of cans just right here, and obviously there was some kind of a cabin or something here at one point in time. But we just wanted to show you how we dated the cabin, the era of that cabin here on this site. Check this out. These cans here. Pick one, anyone. Anyone.
Let's start with this one.
What do you know about that one?
Okay, this looks like a soda cracker can because it's the shape of a soda cracker. And this side is pretty much intact, and it says hard bread, 8 ounces, UMQMC, U.S. Quartermaster Marine Corps. So I looked it up, and these were issued during World War I to the soldiers as part of their rations.
So whoever came out here that was probably military surplus at the time then.
Yeah.
Or maybe, yeah. Or maybe it was but it was found with the cans from this dwelling here at one time anyway, so. Oh, so that puts it at around, early 1900s, 1917, 1918, like that. All right? Pick another one.
Okay. I have pictures of a can like this on my Instagram, and it's square. It says owl. It's obviously a lid that goes on top of a container. So we looked up owl, and owl is a cigar brand that started in 1887. It later became White Owl, which I'm sure a lot of you guys might recognize the name of.
And I read that they canned their cigars starting in 1892.
Oh.
Cool, yeah?
Why I guess a cigar in a can lasts longer.
Oh, yeah.
It just seems odd.
Yeah, pretty cool though, huh? And it became White Owl in the early 1900s.
Yep. Okay.
What you got next?
So we got cigar, we got crackers. And look at this little guy. No, it's not binocular lenses. It's a little can. At first I thought it was, what's that, tobacco?
Oh yeah, like Copenhagen, but yeah, not.
But not, because it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't open in the middle.
So what does open in the middle like that?
Deviled ham?
That's exactly it. Yep. Cool, huh?
Yeah, deviled ham to go on the crackers.
Deviled ham has been out for a long time. Yeah, so that puts it in the era also. What else you got? Ooh, this is an oldie. That looks like a corned beef can, but it's square, not tripod or not slanted on the sides. But there's this one thing up here. Hold on to it for just a minute, Linda. You see that right there? That's a drop of solder, actual solder. And they started doing that in 1866 to seal the can. So yeah, you had lead sticking out into your food right here. There's words in here that we can't quite make out. We can't quite make out the...
Nope.
But that can is from 1866 to maybe the...
yeah, you can see the blobs of solder.
Yeah, they soldered it up. How's that for lead in your food? 1866 to, about 1900. What else you got?
Oh,
Oh, that's a cool one.
yeah.
I bet you they know what this one is. Let me get the sun on the other side. A lot of you know what this can is. I remember having that on the table of my house when I was 4 or 5 years old. What is it, Linda?
Oh, log cabin maple syrup.
That's right.
What every kid loves.
Yeah.
You weren't allowed to pour from it because kids would pour too much.
Yeah, I remember it was beautifully painted, and it was painted up like a log cabin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Once again, turn of the century there. And of course, there's lots of Prince Albert tobacco cans. Do you know that Prince Albert still makes tobacco? They do. There's one with the lid on it.
And this,
Oh, that's a milk can.
and once again, it has that.
Yep, so this is like, milk is one of the first things that was, if not the first thing that was ever canned.
I think it was the first thing ever canned.
And it was during the Civil War.
Right.
And there it is. It's a milk can. It's sealed up with a drop of solder. And this is the lid off of a coffee can.
Which reminds me, I need to finish my coffee.
Okay, I'll see ya. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as Linda and I did. It just helped us date the whatever was sitting on this site. Not to mention there was like at least 100 nails that we pulled out of the area where we're parked.
And they ate pretty good too.
Except for the lead.
Well, maybe they liked it, huh?
Yeah, there was a Arctic voyage where they,
It's not Shackleton.
It's not Shackleton, but they all died from lead poisoning.
Right.
Because all their food was canned, and it was early on when they used that lead, so yeah. Hey, remember, anything that's over 50 years old is an artifact. You have to leave it here. Do not think you're doing a big favor by cleaning these cans up and throwing them away. That's a $40,000 fine. When you're down in the desert, you walk outside, don't walk on the carpet with your shoes on when you go back in the RV. Those little tiny cactus spines end up in your carpet, and then in the middle of the night when you're getting up to go to the bathroom, it's pain and suffering. So our friend Will told us about a possible smuggler's cave near here and told us where it's at. We're going to go check that out. And he also told us of a really neat campsite that he found. We're going to go take a look at that too.
Get your motor.
Yeah, I think it turned around to go up that road. Oh my. Okay, Linda, it's walk time for us. Yeah, with one person on the bike, I'd go right through here, but with Linda on the back, I don't want to take any chances of, putting the bike down or anything. I don't want her to get hurt, so we're going to walk back the rest of the way. Linda just pointed out, there's a flagpole! Or it could have been some kind of a survey marker or something. It's been there for a while. Yeah, this is the spot here. Great big fire pit. Needs to be restacked a little bit. But here's what the deal is. Look at the view from this spot. All around. For us, we'd have to drive in like this, back in over here, then drive out this way, and then back it alongside right here, and then we could sit here. Nobody comes down this road. But if we ever come into this spot, it's going to take me an hour of cutting back bushes and trees just to be able to drive in here without scarring up the truck and the trailer from these branches and stuff. You too can camp in a spot like this in the Sonoran Desert. This is actually close to the spot where we're camped at right now, which is right there. And it's just one of many places in southern Arizona where there's just thousands and thousands of acres of public land where you can come down here, you can camp. There's a 14-day limit. And then after 14 days, you got to go 25 miles away or something like that and camp for 14 days. And then you can come back and camp here again. So you don't have to spend your winters sitting in a chair up in the northern United States where it's so cold. You can come down here and actually be able to get out and move about. And that's what's going to keep you younger longer, is if you're not just sedentary and waiting for winter to end so you can get out and, you know, get some exercise again. You can come down here and spend the winter.
Okay, the next place we're going to is a cave that Will told us about that looks like it's a little cave, and it might have been used by smugglers.
Okay, I need a place to park this bike. Yeah, it's up there. So can you get off? Take your time. All right, I don't know where I'm going to park this, but you want to leave your jacket and everything. And we think it's up this big wash here. We'll go up in a ways and check it out. He described it as an indentation that goes back into the bank. Although it seems like an unlikely area because you can see it gets all kinds of ATV traffic back through here. Wouldn't be a very good hidey hole. Hey, I think it's up here. Yeah. It's actually kind of off the wash and okay. Hello. Oh, this is actually quite the hidey hole. Oh yeah. It's not very big, doesn't go back very far, maybe 10 feet. But yeah, definitely, I'm not going to call it a smuggler's cave, but it could certainly be used for that. Usually when you find a smuggler's cave, the floor of it's littered with those big 2-liter or 3-liter, they're bigger than a 2-liter, plastic bottles out of Mexico where they carry their water in. I don't see any of that here, but definitely room for a half a dozen people in there anyway. Linda and I found one down south of Dateland, Arizona, on the Barium Goldwater firing range, and it was definitely used by smugglers, and it had, you know, Mexican wrappers and things like that in there. This one I don't see that, but it's a pretty cool little cave anyway. This is old, top off of a bottle. Well, we found our southern Arizona vacation rental property.
Cozy cabin, rustic, feel for the country type of rental.
We're taking lease applications right now. Yeah, from this main wash though, it's not real noticeable.
Hey, it's waterfront property.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Well, did you guys leave any comments on what you thought this bent nail is all about? I can tell you what it is. It's a pipe tamper. It's for compacting the tobacco that you put in your pipe. You kind of go around the edges and you push it down. It's a homemade pipe tamper. Even the curve in the middle of it was put there on purpose.
Okay, folks, this is it.
And we're going to sign off right here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you around.